Good morning. In theaters and coming to VOD is the political and social drama Women Talking.
We know that we've not imagined these attacks. We know that we are bruised and infected and pregnant, and some of us are dead.
We cannot forgive because we are forced to.
In 2010, the women of an isolated religious community grapple with reconciling a brutal reality with their faith. The film stars Claire Foy.
She has such a huge amount of anger, and it is very righteous. It's coming from a place where she is justifiably angry. But also that her anger is a protection against something else, which is accepting what has happened to herself, her family, her child, and the women in general, and the position they've been put in. And therefore, that would bring sadness. So I think she uses her anger as a way of defending herself. She cannot sit in dealing with what's happened. Which is the journey of her character, because she does express those emotions, and she does, in her own way, come to terms with, you know, in a very small way, what's happened, which is a very big thing.
Women Talking is a deep and disturbing look at sexual assault and trauma under the blanket of a religious colony. The film deals with emotional themes such as cruelty, helplessness, blame, and forgiveness. Although a brutally hard film to watch, Women Talking is nevertheless a must-see film. Again, Women Talking is playing in selected theaters and streaming on all VOD platforms. It gets an A and is rated PG-13. In selected theaters is the new sci-fi thriller, M3GAN.
M3GAN, your goal is to protect Katie from harm, both physical and emotional.
1, 2, 3, 4, I declare some war. I won't let anything harm you. I love her.
M3GAN's not a person, Katie.
You don't get to say that.
A scientist becomes the caretaker of her orphaned 8-year-old niece and decides to pair her AI prototype named M3GAN with the child to test the unit. The film stars Allison Williams and is directed by Gerard Johnstone. Do you like this genre of film?
I guess I do. I kind of have stuck around in it. I think what I like about it is that the filmmakers are encouraged to do their thing. They take more risks. The characters are really interesting and nuanced. And I think when you're in this genre, there's a sense of fun and play that you have permission to explore that isn't always present in the other genres. I think if you're in like a straight, deep drama and then suddenly there's a doll starts singing Titanium, it's like a very weird note to hit, and I don't think it would land super well. But in this one, all of those things are available to you, and so I love it.
It kind of has a sense of itself, a little tongue-in-cheek, which is very attractive for a horror thriller.
I think so too. I think it's really fun when you're in an audience and you have a sense that you're in good hands, you know that the movie knows what it is, and it's going to deliver on what it knows you think the promise is. You enter a contract when you enter the theater with our movie, I think, and I'm hoping that we've made good on our side of the deal.
I like that kind of tongue-in-cheek wink at the audience a little bit, and this has that, but it also doesn't forget that it's a horror film.
Because when you're a director and you're making a movie, you don't know if it's going well unless the audience is somehow reacting. And so if you're making a drama, you may not get a single reaction, other than maybe a little silent weep. But with comedy and horror, it's like you're getting those reactions all the time. You know if the movie's working or not.
M3GAN is a fun-to-watch horror thriller that combines elements from Frankenstein and Chucky. Don't take this one too seriously. Just have a good time. Again, M3GAN is playing in selected theaters and gets a B. It's rated PG-13. For ABC4, I'm film critic Tony Toscano.